guest that, sorry, by the guest came in 4 p.m., you could tell your guest that if you have an appointment, that by 5 p.m., you have an appointment, and by 15 minutes to 5, you would like to leave home. Well understood. But some of us, when we have guests, we will just dump the guest in the sitting room, and you go and be playing your video game in the room. Or some may even sit down there and be playing your game, and you will neglect and ignore the person. It is not good. Brothers, it is not what? Sisters, it is not what? It is not good. So, share in their concern, listen to them, hear them out. They have some things bothering their mind. Number 6. After you have heard and share in the concern of your guest, pray with your guest. Now, when we say praying, you may not be a bishop, you may not be a pastor, so you may not be able to, you may not tell your guest that kneel down there, can I pray for you now? After you have discussed your concerns, when you have listened to the concern of your guest, do not make your guest think that you are an angel that does not have anything bothering you too. Praise the Lord. Some people will come to us and say, hey, it's my academics. These are you see, that's what we are seeing. You will not study. See a man diligent in his work. All the scriptures will be quoting. Will kill the person. See, let me tell you something. The approach, the presentation of some scriptures can be abusive. Somebody came to you and said, I have a problem with my academics. What are you supposed to do? Counsel. But by the time you start, see a man diligent in his works. He will not stand before mere men. He will stand before kings. What have you said in essence? What have you told the person? He is not diligent. He is lazy. So, when they share their concerns with you, empathize with them and let them know that share 1 or 2 things that you are going through and how God has helped you to go through those things. I told people, I have tasted failure. In fact, I drank the water and I've enjoyed success. So, share in their concern, pray with them, and when you are praying with them, is your guest. Some of them are even at your par. I'm not talking about that person relationship. There are some expressions you may not likely use. Because some of us, when people come to us that are having problems, by the time we are about the problem and we are praying about the problem, we give ourselves a leverage and we arrogate some power to ourselves and debase those people we are praying for. At that point in time, you are not supposed to use some expressions. For instance, I pray for you, the spirit of laziness in your daughter. At that point, the best expression is using us. Lord will look unto you to help us. That in these academics, in these challenges, in the challenge we are facing in our academics, that you will help us. You understand what I'm saying now? You are not castigating. You are not trying to say that you are better. You are sharing in the concern. Praise the Lord. Which number are we? Number 7, the last one. Turn to your neighbor. Part with something. Tell him or her, part with something. In my growing up, and some of us here, when people come visiting, when we have guests, when they are going, the first thing our mothers will do, they will go into their wardrobes. Especially for the people they see that, this person needs this. They will go into their wardrobe. They will bring out clothes, or the ones they have not sewn that are in good shape, and they will put it and wrap it and give. Some, they will go inside pick two tubers of what? Of yam and give. What the person asks for or not. So, I still have gari. I have enough bag of gari at home. I can't finish it. They will divide it into two and part with some. Whenever you have a guest, no matter how small, no matter how little, no matter how riffraffed, make sure that by the time the person is going, you do what? You part with something, no matter how little. I've been to some places, the people will just enter. How many of us, our mothers, our parents, when they have visitors, they will just go and pack some salt. You know, salt too is very, very cheap. They just pack. Just a pack, small pack like this. Some people will give matches, box of matches. Learn to part with something. Now, let me tell us this. It is not only because of our today, but when we become mothers and fathers in our homes, you must learn something. Praise the Lord. So I said, open your home to guests. Greetings and salutation. Learn to greet. Learn to warmly receive your guests. Make your guests comfortable. Offer your guests something. Entertain your guests. Share your guests' concern. Pray with your guests. Part with something. Let me round up by discussing on the blessings of hospitality. Not far-fetched. I will not refer you to the scriptures again. I will just go to those references. Abraham, that day, he never knew he was entertaining angels. Somebody shared a story with us. There's a woman in Ibadan. And every day there is one tattered looking man, ruffian, riffraff, the way you will call it, always coming to that house to beg for food. Whenever he comes to the front of the house, he will just say, I beg, I want to eat. And they will give him something to eat. And he will go, God bless you, God bless you. So it has now become a custom. Every day the man will come. So one day, the children, like some of us, the way we make our parents commit sin. So the children, they came home they were on holiday, and they saw the man coming as usual, and they said, Mommy, we are not going to give this man anything. And so they told the man to go away, just leave this place. We are not giving you anything today. And the man said, okay.